Hello, everyone. Hey, you're in the office with Joseph Skoda. A lot of us know or have friends or even family who are in Avon or Amway or Tupperware or World Ventures or so many other companies out there. But why don't we use them or frequent them or purchase from them on a more regular basis? You understand we all want to go to the local mom and pop store to support the local mom and pop business. But a lot of our friends and family, including me, have our own mom and pop business from the comfort of our own homes. Now, if we're really good friends and family and even coworkers, wouldn't we at least try Susie's Avon product or Nancy's Tupperware product or Joe's travel product? Wouldn't we at least buy things from time to time? We don't necessarily have to be in the business with them to appreciate the discounts, to appreciate the quality, and more importantly, appreciate helping out a friend of ours that has an entrepreneurial spirit that wants just a little more out of life. Now, we all say we want more out of life. Some will work not just 40 hours a week. We may work 50, 60, or even 70. Or how many of us have full-time jobs and part-time jobs? Hey, I've been there. I remember running a flea market, going to school, had a part-time job, and my full-time job with the military many, many years ago. I didn't complain. I just assumed I had an entrepreneurial spirit, and that's what you had to do. And I decided I had to keep going to school because I always wanted to fall back on that education, as everyone tells you. What do you say? Get good grades in school so you can get a good job and work your way up the chain and work even more hours to support your family while they're enjoying the vacations and you're working. Something like that. Something like that. Now, most of us, when we were kids, we had an entrepreneurial spirit. Want to be not necessarily a lawyer, but, a cop, maybe a robber, maybe a banker. Maybe we want to be an astronaut or fireman. There's so many dreams we had as children. We were all entrepreneurs. Did you ever sell lemonade at a lemonade stand or even Girl Scout cookies or something else? I think most of us have. Most of us had. And to earn that, I don't know, a quarter or 50 cents for every newspaper you sold. Or how about those fundraisers we did with the school selling magazines? Yeah, we were cheap labor. Don't get me wrong, real cheap labor. But if you sold enough, you get a prize of some sort. Maybe a bicycle, maybe a McDonald's cheeseburger. I don't really remember. But it always felt good inside to do a little extra, do something maybe wasn't expected of you, but to kind of go above and beyond, to prove that entrepreneurial spirit for that little cookie, that little prize at the end. We all had it. So why, when people become adults and trying a business of their own, do we harp on them and tell them it's not going to work, it's a waste of time, you don't know what you're doing? Stop that. Please stop that. Support our friends, support our families, our neighbors, our coworkers who are trying to earn a couple extra dollars and keep that entrepreneurial spirit alive. Quite frankly, that's how America was kind of born, the industrial age, but before it was all mom and pops, and everyone had something they wanted to invent or sell or whatever it was. Maybe my brownies taste better than your brownies and try to sell them and compete against one another. It was that friendly competition, whatever it was, that made our country great. And it made us great. We were better people because we were performing services better, or we were making or building products better than ever before and creating things out of thin air sometimes because we had that belief in ourselves. And way back in the day, a decade or so ago, or maybe 100 years ago, whatever it was, before my time, I think more of our neighbors pushed and support each other. Hey, great, you're going to make leather boots, and I have a bunch of cows here. Maybe we can work out a deal. Help me sell milk and steaks, and I'll give you the hide for the leather. I don't know how that worked, but I believe there was more collaboration. More people like, I'll buy 10 of these things from you if you buy 4 of those things from me. Whatever it was, I think we all had entrepreneurial spirit to have more, and people helped each other. People said, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. And don't forget me. When you make it up here, help me come along or put a good word in for me. We all have those things we need to work on. And please, if you know someone selling brownies, maybe for their kids' Girl Scout club, whatever it is, buy those brownies, buy those cookies, buy those candies. We have to support each other, as we keep talking about. So if someone's coming to you at the Tupperware, or someone says, hey, I got a better health and fitness, or better vitamins, or juicy juices, or lotions, potions, whatever it is, even if you don't necessarily believe in it, give it a try. Sure, you might spend $20 for a tube of toothpaste. Yeah, it's kind of not fair. They always tell you if you buy more, you get a bigger discount. If you join the business, you'll save even more than ever before. And absolutely that's true. And if you do try the product and you do like it, absolutely consider getting involved with the business. And sometimes all you have to do is refer someone to your upline and let them do all the work. And you, my friend, can reap all the benefits. Now, a lot of us have the entrepreneur spirit. I remember shoveling snow and even cutting grass as a kid. And I made my kids pick up cans and bottles in the parks to raise a little bit of extra money to pay for things they want to. We need to stop giving handouts. And we need to keep encouraging people to think on their own and just think, imagine, how can you make it happen? You want to take a trip to Washington, D.C. or Europe? God bless you. You can do it. Now, what is your plan to get there? Start a business of your own? Work extra hours? Borrow? Don't borrow. Don't borrow. Don't steal. Don't take shortcuts. Sure, a lot of us think there's an easier and better way to get things done, and sometimes there is. But there's often already a mold, a plan, a proven plan put into place for all of us to reach even higher potentials. But too many of us are stubborn and want to reinvent or make an easier way. Sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't. But you never have to start a business by chasing your friends and family. Sure, you should ask them, you should recommend, you should invite them to come to a meeting or at least a product presentation and let them make up their own mind. But don't harass people, don't beg people, and definitely don't purchase the products or services for them. Sure, it might be good to begin, and it might be your mother or father or someone who doesn't have the ability at the time, and sure, we're going to do what we need to do. But I encourage you, if your neighbor has a product or service you never heard of, go check it out. Go try it. Maybe there's a better Apple out there than Macintosh, and they just want you to try it. It might be $1 an apple. So what? Try it. Or a pear, or a special blanket with feet in it, or whatever. Maybe you'll rub a lotion on your feet and you'll never have pain in your feet the rest of your life. Whatever it is, just continue to push each other up and brag. If you love somebody's product or service, brag. Say, hey, I don't do that, but Susie over here, she has the best lotion potions for your feet, bar none. I would definitely try it out. If you like a movie, you brag about to everyone. If you found a good deal at Walmart, Sears, Macy's, Big Five, you tell everyone about it, correct? Of course you do. Of course we do. So why don't we do that same wow and brag about our friend's service or product? Even though you and I may think it's a little overpriced, but let's brag about the quality. let's brag about the opportunity. Let's brag about, hey, we're helping our friend out. We're helping a family. We're helping our local community. We're all entrepreneurs at heart. So don't break someone's spirit. Build them up. Brag about it. And if you're the business owner, just don't harass everyone. But it's your job and my job to share with as many people we can, especially if we believe in what we're doing. Don't let anyone break that spirit, because you can, really, you can have it all. Keep the integrity, keep the belief in what you're doing. And if there's a system put into place, use it. Well, this is Joseph Skoda, and you're in the office. You enjoy your day, and definitely go out there and purchase and support your local home network marketer. Have a great day. Bye.